morning, guys. It is Alissa from Planet Alissa, trying to get her thing right as she's driving. I am on my way to an estate auction this morning. It is an on-site estate auction, so at somebody's house. And I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this auction. There's a lot of stuff at it that I'm not at all interested in. And that's actually kind of one of the reasons I'm going, which doesn't make any sense at all unless you think like I do. And the thing is, there's a bunch of guns and knives and taxidermy. This guy was obviously, a hunter, and so that's definitely what they've been, advertising about this auction as, like, the big ticket items, I guess. And so I'm thinking this is gonna draw a crowd of guys that are, or gals, but probably guys, that are gun nuts and into knives and hunting and taxidermy. And they do have, some antiques and collectibles. I'm not entirely sure how much, because they had a few pictures on Auction Zip, at the preview, and, listed some stuff in the advertisement for it, but, it's not very clear how much stuff there's going to be. Usually when you go to one of these estate auctions, there's a ton of stuff, and they can't possibly name it all and list it all. And some of the stuff that I'm interested in, they wouldn't even bother mentioning, because it's not like, super valuable stuff or anything. Like things like vintage playing cards, no one even really cares about that, but hey, I can make some good money on them. So I'm not really sure what to expect, guys, and it may be a bust. I don't know. If anything else, if nothing else, it's a nice drive down there. It's about a half hour from my house, so, and in a nice area too, It is supposed to be a beautiful day today. It's a little bit chilly right now. It's 39 degrees outside right now, according to my car's thermometer, but it is going to warm up, and it's going to warm up pretty quickly because the sun's shining, and we're supposed to get up into the 60s today, high 60s, so perfect outside auction weather, if you ask me. So I'm a little bundled up right now. I got, my sweatshirt and my fleece on, but I'll be taking off layers as the day goes by, I'm sure. So this is the first estate auction that I'm going to this year. I think that I saw a few others posted, but April is really, the first around here. It's not too safe, I guess, to have an auction really outside before April. The weather can be kind of iffy, and actually last weekend we were getting like that snow mixed with rain kind of weather, so that would have been horrible weather for an auction. But today is perfect, so they lucked out here. We lucked out. I'm going solo again today. My boyfriend thought he might make it, but this week his sleep schedule's been really off. He sent me an email at around 4 a.m. saying that he still hadn't managed to get to sleep yet, so he didn't think he was going to be coming. It's what time is it now? It's 8:13. So the auction actually begins at 9. I want to get there, get a parking spot, get myself registered, take a look at the stuff. So, but anyway, I'll try and bring you with me and film some stuff while I'm there. I do tend to get distracted when I go to these things and spend more time looking at stuff than actually filming. But hey, I got to make a living here, so not that I don't care about you guys and your views and what you want to see, but I do got to look at my stuff and bid on my stuff. So anyway, I will try to film there, and I will, if I pick up stuff, I'll do a haul video and show you what I got. So okay, off to the auction. Boy party today. So anyway, so I think they went somewhere.
Well, you know what? Hit him with the cane. Don't take that crap from him. Oh my God.
Hey guys, it's Alissa and I'm back. It is Sunday now. It is actually the day after the auction, and I'm finally going to show you the stuff that I picked up at the auction. Although to you, it's just I just filmed it, so it doesn't matter. But to me, it's like, oh, it's a whole day later. I did pretty well at the auction. I didn't go nuts. I didn't go overboard. I spent $29 in total. All I actually bought were some of the box lots that you saw. What I showed you was actually just the box lots in the backyard, which there were a lot of. And how they had two auctioneers going at this auction. So they had one auctioneer in the front yard, and he was doing all the guns and knives and archery and taxidermy and gun safes and all that stuff, which were big ticket items. I mean, I could overhear some of that going on, and there was stuff going for, like, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars. So not hundreds of thousands, but stuff going for hundreds and stuff going for you know over 1,000. So that's where the big money was. And the small change was going on in the backyard where they were doing all the box lots. And then I guess at some point they were going to switch because they had stuff still in the basement, different, I think it was like, shells and different, maybe arrows and stuff like that to go with the guns and to go with the, the bows and all that stuff. But, so the guy that was doing the guns was going to go to the basement, and then the guy that was doing the box lots was going to go out front and do some of the antique lots and collectible lots. There weren't too many of those, and there were a few that I was interested in, but it was like 12 noon. They were still doing the guns. They were pretty much done with the box lots, at least all the stuff I was interested in. And I said, you know what, I'm going to head out of here. I did okay, and I wasn't going to hang around all day for a few things that I might or might not get. So I did actually pick up some stuff for myself as well, and I think I might have spent almost as much money on that as I did on the stuff I'm going to sell. Just about everything I bought I think was an Etsy item. So I got a step stool, which you can't really see the whole thing, but anyway, I don't want to hurt myself. I actually needed a step stool, and I was out the other day, I was looking in the store at them, and they're priced at like $25, $30 for a new one. And I was like, I can probably pick one up cheaper, and I don't really care if my step stool is used. I mean, I'll wipe it down. It actually isn't even in bad condition at all. It's in really nice shape. So anyway, I spent $7.50 on it. It was one of the lots. And let me get this down here. I also picked up a cooler for myself. This was like $2, I think. And it's like new condition. It was barely used. I'm just going to use that sometimes when I go to the grocery store. It's like a half-hour away, and I want to just put something to keep my food cold on the way home, especially in the summertime. And then what else is down here? This might have been, well, this is not something I really wanted. I don't even know if there's any value in it. It's just some kind of silver dish thing. I'm not going to... there was so much Christmas stuff at this auction. This guy must have really been one of these people that do like the big displays, because there was all kinds of light up things, and some of it got bid up pretty high. What's interesting is the vintage Christmas stuff did not get bid up high. No one was interested in that except me. I was. So I got some stuff, and I think these were in that lot with that thing that I just got, and I wanted these. They're candle holders. They're vintage. They're plastic. I'm trying to and so they're pretty tacky and wonderfully vintage, and not that I really wanted them, but I got a couple of clipboards because they were in some lot. I don't know if you ever need a clipboard, but anyway, they're nice enough that I could use them. I got I got a bunch of these. They are, the clear sheets. I use them for my recipes. Like, I have a notebook of recipes that I like, and that I use. So anyway, I kind of need some more, and I got like I don't know, like 500 of them, I think, for $1. So can't beat that price. Also came with a pencil sharpener. Probably not going to keep that. Although, I don't know, if it works well, maybe I will. When I was packing up, I just kind of, you know, consolidated stuff. So things aren't necessarily with the lots. There's some kind of like car club going by. There's all kinds of fancy cars. It must be springtime here. But anyway, yeah, so these were a bunch of remotes that were in one of the lots I bid on, which was weird because the stuff that they went with wasn't in the lot. So this is like an LG TV remote. I don't know if there's any value in it, but I'll look it up. It almost looks like it was never used because the batteries are in like a separate little bag here. This one is a Sharp LCD TV remote. Again, I'll look them up. If there's value, I'll sell them. If not, I don't know, I'll donate them somewhere. And here's another remote. This one says Verizon on it, I guess. Okay, sorry, it cut out there in the middle of filming when I was showing you those remotes, but I think I finished showing you them. I had 3 remotes. If I didn't, here's the last one, which is in the bag, but it is a Verizon remote. And so I wound up with this thing too, which is a Sanyo, their version of a Discman. I think I looked this up on Amazon and did not find it, so I might just list this on eBay. It looks like it comes with the whole thing, like so you can add it to your car. It's got like the cassette tape adapter if you don't have a CD player in your car, and the auxiliary, you know, cigarette lighter plug there. So this is an older item, probably 1990s, I would guess. I picked up some license plates. They're all Pennsylvania tags. They are all from the 70s and 80s, I believe. This one's by far the coolest. It's a 1976 Bicentennial Liberty Bell one. So probably worth the most money. The others here are not that exciting. This one's a commercial plate from the 70s. Oh, there's another Bicentennial one here. So there's 2 Bicentennials, which is nice. There's a truck tag from, I don't know when. Oh, 92, so that one's not too old. This one is 87, the yellow with the blue. This one's an 89. This one's 89. This one's actually pretty new, 97, so not even vintage. Picked up a lot with some ceramic planters in it. They're vintage, they're baby planters, like baby themed. There's some weird stuff in this one too, like collector type coins or medals or whatever. Kids painted Smurf things. Those I'll probably just throw out because I don't think there's any value there. But the planners I will sell. By the way, when I go to these auctions, I always bring, you know, like reusable tote bags with me and newspaper because I end up buying things that are breakable and they're not usually wrapped up there. So this way I can wrap them up, transport them back to my car, and get them home in one piece. And it's another baby one, cute, with a teddy bear here. It's from Made in Japan. This one had a few bonus little buttons in it, beginner swimmer and a cheapo Olympics one. Yeah, this one is another teddy bear. This guy I think was chipped already. He's just a little, he's really cute. He's a cute cat figurine, but as you can see, he's chipped there. So I don't know. I might try and sell him even with the chipped ear. We'll see, or maybe I'll lot them together with some others and try and sell them that way. And another baby planner. This one like a baby bassinet, and look, there's a bonus arm in there. I got a whole lot of vintage ashtrays for I think $2, and yeah, so this one's from Imperial Whiskey. What's funny is, you know, I bid on that lot, and you know, the auctioneer made some funny comment about how smoking's bad for your health or something like that. It's just plain yellow and red ones, and then like 3 other people at the auction had to like make some comment about smoking. Oh, I never smoke. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, I don't smoke. Okay, they're not even for me. These are just plain plastic ones. Oh wait, no, this one's a plain plastic one. This one says the pub, wherever that was. It does have kind of cool graphics on it, so that one I might sell. I don't know about this plain green one. Oh, and these were with the ashtrays. They're paper coasters. The happiest beer in town, Ortlieb's. Never heard of it, so might actually be some value in these coasters for someone who wants Ortlieb's beer coasters. That one's a little slightly different. But yeah, I don't know where it leaves beer, but apparently it's very happy. This one is from the Tropicana. All right, Hotel Tropicana, Las Vegas. Nice glass one, nice heavy glass one. And this one is just a generic Holiday Inn one. It is vintage though, so there might be some value in it. There's another Holiday Inn one, I got two of this. This one I'm probably not going to keep, it's just a plain clear one. This is another Hotel Tropicana one. This is from the Sands in Las Vegas. This one is from, I don't know, the Frontier Hotel, also in Las Vegas. This one is from someplace called Lily's. I don't know anything about it because it doesn't say any more than that. This one looks to have been handmade with the butterfly paint on it. Very nice. Probably will not keep it. Here's another one of these just generic plastic ones. Oh no, wait. No, I keep saying that, but it's from the pub, wherever the pub is. Another homemade one. And that one looks homemade too. But those, I think, will get donated. And I bought a bag of new old stock typewriter ribbon. There was a few different kinds. There's this kind. There's this kind. I didn't look them up. I'm just going to either sell them on Amazon or on eBay, depending on how much they're going for. There's about 10 different ones, I think. 10 different packages. So I will figure out what I'm doing with those. I wound up getting some very old, worn baseball gloves. And I've sold these before on Etsy, so, you know, these aren't really, like, super collectible ones, I don't think. I don't even see, like, a maker on this one. But you'd be surprised. On Etsy, people like, you know, things for decor items and stuff, and if you're decorating and want, like, a vintage baseball glove, this one just looks so wonderfully worn and vintage, so someone will probably buy it. Anyway, I think I got the whole lot for $1. It even came with some bats, which I think I stuck them in the closet there. This one has a name on it, and it's a Franklin glove. Probably not quite as old, but it's also not that new. These, by the way, were definitely in the basement because they're pretty musty smelling. This one's also a Franklin one and also has a name on it. And then again, this one looks almost like that other one, a little bit smaller, I think. There is, is Wilson. It's a vintage Wilson glove. By the way, at this auction, they were telling us when they were getting the stuff ready to put it together, you know, to put the lots together and stuff. They're going through stuff in the basement, and they found a live hand grenade. They didn't even know what they had found at first. But anyway, they contacted the police. The police had to come. They had the bomb squad detonated out in some field somewhere. You know, apparently shook the windows on the houses, you know, near wherever they detonated it. But yeah, this guy must have had this in his home for years. They said it was from probably the World War II era. And yeah, he just had a live hand grenade hanging out in his basement. So you never know what your neighbors have. I mean, I'm sure some of his neighbors were surprised. I mean, first of all, they were surprised because the street was filled with cars yesterday and, you know, could barely get anywhere. And they probably didn't get their mail delivered. But they also probably didn't know this guy had like a whole arsenal in his house. So anyway, you never know. Okay, then finally I got some vintage Christmas stuff. There's a whole box of vintage Christmas stuff. Well, there's some ribbons here, which I'm not keeping because they're not that exciting, so those are getting donated. But, well, this is horribly tacky, is what it is. But, well, that doesn't even go with it. It's just like a candle ring. It looks like someone might have even spray painted this themselves with some gold paint, although they did a pretty thorough job of it because it is covered with gold. I don't know. I might be able to sell that on Etsy. I've sold some candle rings before. It's too bad there's only one, but I don't know. It's tacky. Then there are these angels. There's a whole set of them. There's 4 of them, I guess. They're vintage. They're not super exciting. They're plastic, by the way, and they have little hooks attached to them. They're made in Hong Kong, it says. So they're older, but not too old. So there's 3 of these they're flocked little not bears. They're mice. They're mice, Alissa, not bears. Little Christmas ornaments. So I'll probably just lot them together and sell them on Etsy. And the other stuff in this bag is just going to get donated because it's nothing exciting. And we got this cute kissing Mrs. Claus and Santa. These are flocked too, and then they're on like a little base. So very cute and vintage. This whole lot, by the way, the Christmas lot, I think I paid $5 for. We got Santa here. He's pretty cute. He looks like he was standing on something originally because he's got a peg there beneath his one boot, but whatever he was standing on appears to be gone because I don't see it. And there's a Santa ornament, also flocked plastic. Not sure about these. These look to have been handmade felt stockings. They are kind of cute though, in a vintage sort of way. I don't know. I might see if they sell on Etsy. Two little elves with ridiculous hats, but they will definitely sell on Etsy. Might have to fix some of their gold and sparkly stuff that's falling off there. It's another one of these candle rings. This one has some fake fruit attached to it. I don't know, maybe I'll do a lot of candle rings, although this one is so different than the gold one. I don't really know. Okay, I got her. I love her. She's a vintage girl elf, kind of like the elf on the shelf. Look at her big eyes there, pretty painted eyes. Her legs dangle down or they tuck up under her arms like that. This is just a cheesy fake mailbox, which I think I'll just donate somewhere. This is I'm not even going to take him out of here. He's a made in China fake, nutcracker thing. Donate him. Here's a great vintage Santa ornament. Little Santa in his, I don't know what you want to call it, flying balloon cage thing. There's this guy. I don't even know that he's Christmas. I think he's just some weird, Scottish golfing guy or something. I don't know what he is. I think I might try and sell him on Etsy. There might be somebody out there who wants him. And also on the Scottish golfing front is this, it's called Jock in the Box as opposed to Jack in the Box. And oh, the latch is missing. The latch that this would go onto is missing. So it can't close all the way, but then he pops out. Yay! There's a bunch of these die cuts. I'm not sure that I'm going to sell them. I might just get rid of these, but some of them are pretty cool vintage ones. Santa in his car. That's cute, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a market for them. I love this one with the balloon. Snowman. Santa face. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just sell them all together as a lot and see if someone wants them. And I mean, they're pretty easy to ship. And I mean, that's really it. There's some other miscellaneous Christmas stuff again. Here's another one of these wreaths, these candle things. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. But anyway, that is, I think, everything I picked up at the auction. And yeah, I will follow up with you at some point down the line. It'll probably be several months from now and show you if stuff actually sold. The Christmas stuff might not sell until Christmas time, but then who knows? I have Christmas stuff sell year round, so we'll see. And who knows, it might be after Christmas by the time I get this video, the follow-up video out to you anyway, because I'm so far behind on those. But that's what I picked up, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Happy selling, everyone.